EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's May. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
From the 33, here's second down and 9. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler first down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Once again, it's Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. He finds Austin with the grab. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll set up the screen to Gainwell. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That is hot back corner of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Oh, the teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the handoff, Henderson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Again, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over for their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 1-yard line.
Here's second and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts, but the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Play action now with Rodgers. The pass reels it in on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Steelers first down.
So after 1, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Steelers.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And he's in! Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
Patriots, nothing.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard
Patriots
line.
offense ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson, and he will have a Patriots first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7.
First down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the give, it's Henderson. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
Brought him down. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
A gain of 28 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
To throw is May. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He's trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield.
It's now
3rd down coming up.
9 yards.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
On 3rd down, Henderson. And the Patriots are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
On the play.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Steelers 14, Patriots 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rogers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and 7. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll start out, 1st down and 10. Douglas in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick 1st down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 3rd and long, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. Here's Bryce Baringer now, as he's on to punt for New England. return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He'll try to set up the screen here.
Rodgers pass. Complete to Kenneth Gainwell. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2nd and a yard. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Rodgers going up top again. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
This one grabbed by Austin, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. To get this, he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A run with Gainwell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 14.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
To the right side and corralled by Thielen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, here's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered by
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bam, now you're in the open field.
And he's out of bounds, gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On second down, here's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Handoff, and it's Henderson.
Peyton Wilson on the stop. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This from 45 yards away. His kick is good. And the Pats are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
The extra point is good, and the Patriots move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
Reels it in on the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
More yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Gainwell. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On third down, Rodgers. There's that man again. Another catch. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Rodgers was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 12.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. Third and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They quickly out to Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Patriots 17.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
On the handoff, Stevenson running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Patriots, first down.
A gain there of 21.
First and 10
Good
at the
for a
40-yard
Patriots
line.
first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
Patriots, first
I don't want to
down.
take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 3 to Mario Douglas. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Now, May will try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run. Johnson trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical, try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
11 yards. It's 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? They'll go. Here's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he'll get about 5. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
Second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. That's going to keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down, up past the 25.
A gain of
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Rodgers will take a knee. And that should do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
What are you doing?
What's going on, guys?